Meet Tim Christ, a man obsessed with Pac-Man.
After all this time, he's still there, he's still yellow, he's still perfectly round, he's still eating things. I feel as if his glowing light is always protecting me and guiding me and making all my enemies blue and edible. Behold, I am Pac-Man! Pac-Man just gives me this feeling of giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples, and it just...
Yes, because that is the totally normal reaction you would get when you play Pac-Man.
Wonderful thing, like, hey, look, it's Pac-Man.
For the past 20 years, Tim's life has been consumed by Pac-Man.
If you've never played Pac-Man before, it's a little something like this. Look what you've done.
It's like he has a bond with Pac-Man. He has this psychic connection with Pac-Man.
A psychic connection with Pac-Man! Oh my god! I want you all to tell me in the comments if you have a psychic connection with Pac-Man, because I haven't even finished the video, and I feel like I have a psychic connection with Pac-Man. It's just there. Every time I go to an arcade, I will find Pac-Man.
Pac-Man! Pac-Man! I get kind of an oddball little Pac-Man feeling when I get the impression that he may be nearby. And there he'll be, you know, his golden yellow light just off, it just off, it just off.
Think that scientists, if they watch this video, they may have discovered a brand new type of disease called Pac-Man pneumonia. It's when you are so obsessed with Pac-Man that you hug the machine when you find it.
Hi, Pac-Man!
The drool will be there, and he'll be reaching in his pockets instead of reaching for tokens.
Quarter. Hello.
How are you?
Might I perhaps ask you for some quarters that I may offer them to the Great Yellow One?
Yes, that's right. You don't address Pac-Man by Pac-Man. You address him by the Great Yellow One.
Certainly. Keep the great yellow one from going through my wall again, right?
Sorry about that.
Did he just say, keep the Great Yellow One from going through my wall again?
He's really hard on the buttons. I feel bad for the machine. You know?
Thank God I'm not a Pac-Man machine.
Right.
No, don't. Okay. I should destroy you with my Pac-Man now.
Tim has spent $10,000 in quarters alone.
$10,000 in quarters. Do you know how many of these you could buy with $10,000? Where did they get that much money?
Playing every day on his lunch break.
Yeah, he's possessed.
Yeah, he's possessed. Absolutely.
In spite of playing Pac-Man since he was 7 years old, Tim has yet to master the game.
If Tim has been playing since he was 7 years old, don't you think he would have mastered the game already? Also, for your people who think I am sitting on my knees, I don't have a chair in my room, so I'm sitting on this suitcase.
When the holy semicircle of life meets its demise.
Okay, never mind. We're not going to address him as the Great Yellow One. We're going to now address him as the holy semicircle of life.
In the melting way he does, it always brings me a feeling that maybe I could have done something more. Maybe I could have turned left instead of right. Pac-Man! No! Clyde tried to bite Pac-Man. Clyde bite Pac-Man! Why Clyde bite Pac-Man?
Pac-Man was made for 20 different game systems, and Tim has every one, enabling him to play in every room in his home.
It's very frustrating trying to play Pac-Man with Tim.
You have to avoid them. The trick is to not run into them when they try to eat. You see, game over. Now you don't get to play anymore, and it's all me. You get to watch me play.
It's just a total exercise in futility for me because I'll be waiting 15 minutes for my turn.
Get wrecked, Mom. Remember when you took Tim to that meeting and he couldn't play Pac-Man? This is revenge. You have to watch him play Pac-Man for 15 minutes. Get wrecked!
Pac-Man wants us to... Pac-Man, eat you now! How's that?
I'm gonna cry.
What? No, don't cry. Okay, hold on.
In 2001, Tim put his passion for Pac-Man to music in a song called Pac-Man is Naked and So Should You.
Pac-Man is not naked. Because if you look at his feet, he has shoes. And that's clothing. So he's not naked.
Are you ready for Pac-Man? Here comes that new go!
What's wrong with you? Tim, what's wrong with you?
The best way to Pac-Man is to use the game! You move the joystick and you eat the dot!
There should be counselors involved.
Sometimes you just gotta bring the message to the people.
Occasionally I'll be driving around and I'll pass somebody who doesn't look like he has invited the full glory of Pac-Man into his life, and I feel the need to, convey to him somehow that he really should.
Pac-Man! 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 Pac-Man!
Lest the public forget about Pac-Man, Tim goes out every week to remind them.
Pac-Man!
He won't rest until the world shares his enthusiasm for Pac-Man.
I simply profess the glory of the Golden One who is round and eats things.
It is written that you shall play Pac-Man, and only then shall you know the glory of Pac-Man!
It can be extremely embarrassing. When we're driving down the road, people are standing there and they're like, Pac-Man?
All before Pac-Man, feel his glory! Hear the glory of Pac-Man! See Pac-Man!
No!
See Pac-Man!
I think these people are going to look back on their lives. They're going to be lying on their deathbed thinking, my God, I have squandered my life. Think of all the times I played things that weren't Pac-Man.
Say Pac-Man! Say Pac-Man!
And now it's too late.
Pac-Man!
It's adorable. In a very disturbing way, it's adorable.
I'm Fred Willard, and that's it for Totally Obsessed. Traveling to the farthest reaches of obsession and light years beyond.
And that there is going to end our video, so please look at this brand new outro. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm bringing back my old intro. I'm going to be using it from now on, but it will be new to you if you are new here. So if you're new here, subscribe, and I will even give you 10 seconds to hit the subscribe button while I look at the camera. Well, I'm pretty sure you have subscribed, so good job.